Hi, I'm Lynn with Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, and today I'm going to show you how to make 4 different backgrounds using PanPastels. I will also show you the colorless blender, and then I'll show you what the cards look like when they're complete. The first background we're going to make, we're going to do the light pink, so I'm going to use the red iron oxide tint. And I'm going to cover the whole card. And we don't have to worry too much about light spots because we're going to be going back over it with a little bit of color, and then we'll go back over it with our colorless blender as well. So now I want to add just a little bit of magenta, and some people call this dashes, whatever you want to do it. You just randomly, you're going to put a little bit of color in there. Try to make it look like the night sky. I take lots of pictures, I photo shoot just to get all the different colors in the sky. So now I'm going back to the red iron oxide tint and I'm going over top. And it's okay that there's still a little bit of magenta on the edge of my sponge because that just kind of adds to the color. Okay. So now I'm going to get the colorless blender, and that just helps you get rid of some of the actual lines. So you want the color to be in there, but you don't really always want a very defined line. And like I said before, you can just work with it until you get what you want. I've had people at the show say, "Oh, that's too much." And when they were done, they were just very, very thrilled with what they got. I'm gonna clean that off a little. All right, so that's how fast you can do the background. And so the card that I made with that, I used the Better Things Ahead stamp. And like I said, every card's gonna look slightly different, but they all look beautiful. And once you stamp on it, it all comes together. So the second one I want to do, I'm going to do the yellow, and I love a yellow sky. That is one of my favorite ones to do. Here, let me clean this up first. And same thing, I'm just going to do yellow all over the whole card. And again, see, it really doesn't matter that there's a couple other little colors in there because the skies are always changing and they're different, so that just adds a little bit more character to your card. So this one I added a little bit of orange. And I'm going to go back and get more yellow. And one of the things that I love about PanPastels, I do like ink blending and the ink backgrounds, but you can see how fast this is. It's incredible. I think I went ahead and used a little bit of this. This is not a color I would have ever thought to put in the sky, but Dina Tubb told me it looked great, and I tried it, and it does. It looks really, really cool. So. And I'm pretty happy with that. So, and you know, you can keep blending, you can use your colorless blender. I don't feel like I always need it. So I can actually show you what it looks like when I do put the colorless blender in. I feel like sometimes it takes a little bit of the color out, so I don't always use my colorless blender. So anyway, the card that I made with that. And I used the same stamp on all of them so that you can kind of see. And this one actually looked like have a little bit more orange in it. But like I said, they all look beautiful. I do set my work with hairspray usually. The Color Fin company that makes PanPastel actually recommends to use the Krylon, and it actually says for pencil and pastels, but you do have to spray that outside. So I like to use the hairspray because then I can spray it right where I'm at. Okay, so the next one we're going to actually do a little bit of a rainbow effect. So I'm going to start with, again, the yellow, and it's, I said rainbow, but a sunset. I do a little bit more with yellow than the other colors because you're going to blend them in and the yellow will turn orange at the top of it. I will clean it off in between because I want that magenta to look nice and bright. And there is a little bit of blue in that, so again, you don't want to get your yellow in with your purple. Alright, so now I'm just going to go down and blend it all. And that's a really quick sunrise. And you can see, again, it's going to be slightly different every time you use it, but I like both of them. I think they look great. And so for the last card, I wanted to show you, I'm actually going to do with the day and night. So it's going to look like an evening sky. So I'll start with the lighter color and then work my way up. So I think I'll start with this one. So now I'm blending down into it, into the lighter colors. And like I said before, you can just keep adding the color till you get what you want. And I think that looks like an evening sky. So, biggest thing is you probably want to have a little bit of white beads around. Keep your fingers clean. So here's the card I made with the evening sky. And you saw that was pretty fast to do, 4 backgrounds, and then all you have to do is stamp your images on top of it. So there you have it. You have your four backgrounds. They all look very different, and it's really quick, and like I said, pretty stress-free. If you have any questions, you can go to our Facebook fan page, Fans of Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, or you can go to the website, has a contact page, blueknightrubberstamps.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned. We have lots of other good videos coming your way.